I think the vision of His Highness the President Sheikh Khalifa and His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed is very clear. It's been articulated in the announcement they have made on the Abu Dhabi 2030 vision. We follow that direction. We follow the roadmap which has been laid down by both His Highnesses. Upgrading the quality and the standard of industry, of services, of a quality Abu Dhabi has is a direction in that sense. Creating opportunities for our young nationals is very important. This is why I keep repeating this. You know, it's a key factor of building training, development, and above all, the foundation of education. This is why we, in everything we do, we take that in consideration. It's a direction and a clear direction from the top leadership. The role Abu Dhabi basic industry plays is in playing the promoter, the developer, or the incubator of mega industrial projects, focusing on exploiting Abu Dhabi's competitive advantage, which is primarily energy and capital. So our strategy has been to focus on three sectors, which is steel, aluminum, and petrochemical and chemical. The reason we chose these three sectors, because the three sectors are heavy in capital, heavy on energy, and it plays an important role in developing cluster of industries, converting industries downstream, small, medium industries. This kind of initiatives is to create an industrial hub, an industrial base in Abu Dhabi. Currently, manufacturing is around 11 to 12% of our GDP, and our target is to reach 25% by the year 2030, which is in accordance with Abu Dhabi's economic vision, which has been announced last year. Our Zones Corp, our sister organization, is developing the necessary infrastructure to be able to accommodate and house these industries. Of course, everything we do, we take the initial start, we take the initial risk with the hope that the private sector will follow, whether foreign private sector or local private sector. And our objective is to be a catalyst. Once these industries are mature, producing the cash flow and the profit, we privatize through an IPO, and we go on to reinvest in other projects and other industries. Everything we do, we take that in consideration. The private sector is the backbone of an economy. The government is only as a catalyst, is a moderator, is an initiator, is an incubator. The private sector is the key. And in everything we do, we take that in consideration. Even if you take the zones development, it is done in accordance with what we now call the PPP model, the private-public partnership. The private sector has to play a role, and that is our philosophy. Small and medium enterprises, unfortunately, has not been taking enough attention in Abu Dhabi. In the last 2 years, Khalifa Fund has been taking all kinds of initiatives to encourage the small and the medium enterprises to take their position. Small and medium are backbone of an economy. They represent a platform of growth. They weather crisis, global crisis. And in Khalifa Fund, we have the approach of funding through a soft loan by providing potential entrepreneurs soft loans through various different programs. One of them is called Bidaya, which is known as a startup. Up to $1 million, we are able to give a free interest loan to a startup businessman or businesswoman. In the last 2 years, we have funded nearly 180 projects.